Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 3. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 37. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Executive Car Open. And annoyingly, I'm afraid I have to follow Rhino down a rabbit hole once again because we're going to use the same car he did. It's time for the BMW M5 E60, the most reliable car in the world.
Oops. And it's the one that everyone wanted in Forza 7 so badly, but as soon as it came out...
I'm going to do the one thing you didn't. It's time for Brown.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Brown
It's time to brown.
Oh, look at that. Anyways.
My car is the same color as my shit.
I'm not going to lie, I think the E60 looks fucking awful anyways. There's only makes room for the heavyweights, including the BMW M5 E60, the RS6 Quattro, and the Bentley Continental GT. We go to Silverstone National Circuit. Oh god, I see what's coming.
Oh no.
Silverstone is a track.
No.
Is it the Nürburgring?
It's the Amalfi.
It's an
course.
It looks pretty twisty.
That'll be about as fun as shoving a T-square truck you, ain't it?
That's
You're probably
odd.
into
fun.
that.
That'd be about as fun as buying something from G2A.
Hello.
It's probably about as fun as hanging out with me.
Electric operated car
You're
windows.
fun.
Ew.
Hey.
Anyways, are you ready? Oh, there she is. Look at the brown.
Look at brown.
I'll have you know, the M5 E60 is the most reliable car I've ever owned. I just had to replace the 12 failure points and it's working like a dream.
Hey look, there's paddle shifters. Let's use the manual. Anyways, Rossi and Muller are like the only people who actually came here, or Mueller are the only people who came here. That makes sense. As they try and squeeze me.
Squeeze me, daddy. What?
Of course you'd say that.
Go to the rear light. Go to the rear view. Those are basically the same lights that one the fucking blob eye threats are.
You've now ruined the blob eye impreza.
I really hated it to begin with.
Because I hate the... Actually, yeah, I didn't really like the blob eye to begin with, but the E60 is like a... I'm sorry,
Oh.
anyone who thinks the E60 is a good-looking car needs to seriously get their eyes checked. It was hideous when it first came out, it's still hideous. And I'm sorry, Rhino, because I know you're a BMW fan, but...
He's muted, so he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care, he's muted. Still a rise from...
Because Rhino
Oh,
is actually reasonable and realized people have different opinions.
I don't know if he likes the E60, I know he likes the E36.
Shut up, you're not allowed to have different opinions from
Yeah,
Emile.
bro, this is the internet. Did you not...
I heard something about me and reasonable. What?
Dicks.
You actually understand the concept that people have different opinions.
No, he does not.
You're not allowed
No,
to.
I
This is
just
the
understand
internet.
the
You
concept
know,
that-
you have to submit to the hive mind.
No, I just understand the concept that all of my opinions are wrong.
What do you think?
Well, at least he admits it.
Well, let's put that to the test. Is the E60 a good-looking car?
I think so.
Well, there you go. You've proven
Yeah.
your point.
Ban.
I'll be honest, it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me as much as when it
It's
first
okay.
came out, but my god, it's not a good-looking car. Anyone who thinks that
Alright.
this is a good-looking car is just...
Rhino,
What?
I'm going to ask you a breaking question.
No, no.
The 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air, red with a white top or blue with a white top?
Run that by me again?
The 1957 Chevy Bel Air, would you rather have it in a red with a white top or a blue with a white top?
This is the million-dollar question here. This has been the question we've been asking for like the last week. How long ago did it come up?
I don't know.
Yesterday.
No, me and Scotia have been arguing about this for like a good few weeks now.
Oh, fuck's sake. Of course you virgin fuck.
I think red would look better with a white top.
Oh.
Okay.
See,
I'm with Rhino. The red is
See,
better. 'cause
see,
it
Emile, you
adds
are always
horsepower.
wrong. You are the wrong.
No,
in the wrong
I'm
here.
not the wrong because blue is better.
Blue
Your
is better.
opinion sucks.
To
Okay,
be
now-
fair, okay, it depends on the shade of blue.
It's
like
that
what, how
light
blue?
Miami
Sky
blue,
blue.
like kind of
Sky blue.
Yeah, that like
Yeah,
baby
kinda.
blue it comes in.
Yeah, kind of like a grabber blue thing.
That looks good, but I don't know.
Well, okay. Both look
I guess it depends on how I'm
sexy,
feeling that day. Which
but
one
I
would
believe the
prefer.
red would look
It's
slightly
20%
more
off drivelines
sexy.
with BMW. Question, does this game ever give you anything other than percentages off of drivelines?
Nope.
No.
Maybe.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
God.
Okay. Now I have a question.
I'm cringing
Yes.
externally.
What would you rather own? E36 BMW or a Dodge Dude?
Dude.
Neither.
Dodge Dude! The
Dude,
graphic on the
I
side
would
has
buy-
a cowboy hat.
I'd rather own a Jeep Wrangler Last Man Standing edition.
I just took the vendor box.
I'd rather
I'd rather
own a Jeep
Renegade Dawn
Wrangler
Justice.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 edition.
Oh yeah,
God.
there is a Modern Warfare 3 edition.
Yeah, I forgot about that Modern
Isn't
Warfare
that
3
like the
edition.
top of the line trim?
No, it was exclusively given away, if I remember rightly. It's just the
And there was a
Jeep.
Black Ops edition too, like a Black Ops
Yep.
2 one, I believe.
And that's even
Oh, no,
that even appears in game, which makes no sense because that game's set in the 70s, yet has like a brand new Wrangler in it.
Maybe
Or
maybe
I'm
it's
gonna
like
get the fucking Bach Mono Grid 2 edition.
The game is set like 68.
Yeah. Also,
Like most of the game is 68. The rest of it's just
Was it?
flashbacks.
fucking, I hate driving on that bit of road because it just vibrates. Oh Jesus! I am hurting my fellow E60 brother. Let me move him out the way so I can't hurt him anymore.
yeah,
Seeds the herd.
You're so
Forza AI, they
fair
kinda
and
deserve it.
thoughtful.
I know.
Pit maneuver.
I move them out of the way so they cannot be hurt by my inability to drive an E60 professionally.
I think this is the blue that Emile was talking about.
Let's check it out.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's sex blue. I love it.
Yeah,
Sex
I think
blue.
that's the same colour as my room. My room's like a...
I think for like, you know, a nice little stroll, the blue would work better. If you want to look like an aggressive fucker, the red would be better.
Basically,
Yes,
if you're a high
that's-
school... I mean, to be fair, you do own, like, the high school bullies starter pack car, so...
It's true.
It's not an 83 Firebird.
No,
No.
No.
Close enough, Marrow.
Firebirds are...
Camaro.
Listen, Firebirds are owned by 40-year-old former school bullies.
I mean, over
Camaros are owned by actual school bullies.
over here, the high school bully owns fucking 1996 Honda Civic race cars. So
Yeah.
I remember when I saw one when I was at college, it was hilarious.
basically
Honestly,
the
it's-
bullies over here,
Uh,
they drive a fucking... I don't like a... I can't even explain the fucking 70s pickup truck that spews more fucking exhaust than my ass.
So
Honestly,
it rolls
the
cold.
bullies around here pretty much drive fucking 20 feet tall Chevy trucks.
I drive.
Yeah, basically,
Fucking
that's how it is over
Specifically
here.
Chevy, because apparently it's illegal to have Fords.
I mean, don't you remember when Congress passed that right now?
so Emile,
Yes, sir.
not Emile Rhino.
What?
If I come to your estate, I'm gonna get shot, right?
Absolutely.
All right,
By you.
good to know.
It's
You'll
America.
either get
If you
shot
come to
or
America,
people will
you're
just
gonna
like
get
yell
shot.
at you but not actually do anything because they're too high on meth.
Fun fact: I know a friend whose police chief was a fucking meth addict. True story.
Wow.
That's a fun fact. I hate to think what your dreary facts are.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can give. I mean, I'm back. That's pretty dreary.
Nah, you're.
Yeah, come down.
I'm back.
Nah,
I'm back.
man. Oh,
I'm
fuck.
back in black.
Back in the hood. Look.
That is a pretty good impression, to be honest with you.
Why do you sound like a fucking toad?
Because that's what
I mean, that's what he sounds like.
that's what he sounds like. That's what Brian Johnson sounds like. I like Brian Johnson, but that is what
No,
he sounds like.
that's what he sounds like
I like how
now.
Brian Johnson has like the worst singing voice ever, but yet it works for AC/DC.
I know, it is fucking awful. Oh. Shit, it just
Ow.
did the Mustang's job. It tried to kill
Nice.
spectators.
Oops.
Your BMW has reached level 2, 20% on intake, manifold, and throttle bodies. Because
So you do get stuff other than Driveline.
yeah, I know you get stuff after Driveline, but do I get anything?
Isn't the intake?
Suzuka East is fine.
Isn't it basically only available on NA cars or something?
Yes.
It doesn't apply if you turbo. So I'm
No.
assuming it doesn't apply if you turbocharge
Actually,
it
no.
either.
What was it? Intake and.
You don't apply.
I think you can.
Shut up, Lucifer.
I think
Wow.
you can't modify manifold. You can modify intake on turbo cars. I don't remember how it works. By making
Me neither,
cars
I'm not
smaller.
even-
That's usually how you save weight. The smaller a car is, the less it weighs, usually.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
He is technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Unless it's a GTR.
I'm gonna make a smart 4.2 out of adamantium.
Thanks for letting us know that.
So it's like 2.
Who's choking on cum?
Rhino, you bastard! You almost killed me.
See, I don't have to barge them out of the way on this track because I am a kind soul who does not need to take my friends out of danger.
I have a terrible announcement to make.
I am a sensible
God.
BMW
Uh-oh.
driver.
What's the
I'm
terrible
building-
announcement?
I'm building a Porsche
Okay.
I have a
Where's the
worse
terrible
Make a
part?
pause,
No.
doesn't
with a
have-
flat.
Does the owner's manual have furry porn in it?
Get out.
I have a worse
I don't know who's
announcement.
more offended here.
No, don't be offended as embrace it.
I'm not.
No, the bad thing about this car.
What?
Why are you making
Bless you.
noises like a sodomized cat?
That really hurt.
Bro, what the fuck?
Emile, are
As
you okay?
you talk from experience.
I don't know why that sneezing was.
Bottoming is very painful.
Guys, I think Emile died and his ghost is driving the BMW.
Yeah.
You can tell it's
Oh,
his ghost by the
man.
way he's not constantly complaining about it.
I mean, it is a shit BMW.
Jesus
Oh,
fuck
wait,
me.
never mind. he's
It was
alive.
at the time it was rather overhyped, but then by the time Forza 7 came out, like I said, it immediately forgotten.
Yeah, but that's how the Forza community works. They ask for a car for years and then they get it and then they don't say thanks or anything. They're just like, hey, it's
About
here.
time, you fucking assholes, and then they don't actually use it.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
know,
I have a
right?
feeling that'll
It's almost
happen
like
with
it's
the
pure
675.
cancel, like
That's
every
never
other
gonna happen.
community.
Yeah. Like the more
I
relevant
don't
one
think
would
anyone
really just be
cares
the
about it
600.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Yeah,
not the
no one
675.
cares about it anymore, except the Forza community.
I mean, I like the 675 LT. I'd rather have it over the 600 because the McLaren Sports Series looks like arse. But... And the
Opinion:
570 and the 570S does not drive good.
McLaren hasn't made a good looking car since the F1.
Opinion: McLaren's actually never made that good of a looking car.
Opinion: I
Seriously.
like hamburgers.
Seriously, look at me straight.
I agree.
Seriously, look at me straight in the face and say the F1 is a great looking car. It isn't.
I
that
will.
great looking.
I
It's an
will.
it's an
I'm
okay
with
looking.
Rhino.
Yeah,
It's a
I
good
think
looking car.
I'm not saying it's
It
bad
doesn't
looking.
look particularly great.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's ugly or anything like that. I'm just saying
It is.
It's just.
You just think it's unremarkable.
It's just a car that like has a cool
is the-
seat position. Again, technologically.
As far
it's
as
great. I like the McLaren F1 a lot. I'm just saying it's not a particularly great looking car.
sports cars, as far as like sports and supercars are concerned, it is very much from its era.
I still insist the best looking McLaren is probably the MP4. Because the new
No, I can see
the
that.
new ones are a bit too like the 720S. A lot of the 720S is one of the weirdest cars because a lot of how good that car looks depends solely on the paint. Like that orange they always,
think that
orange they always show it off in. I don't like that, but like they had a purple one with gold wheels at the auto show and that looks incredible.
Actually, wasn't it more like wine red or something?
Yeah, like a wine purpley ruby red.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looked awesome.
Yeah, that one looked pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of that car's looks depends on the paint, which is weird.
I think that could be said about just about any McLaren
Yeah,
nowadays.
because McLaren's a
What
pretty
actually, like, when you-
remarkable, so they're
when-
gonna have something to stand out.
What about the McLaren
Yeah.
Pontiac Grand Prix?
I mean, that's the best looking interior of any car. Anyways, we don't get anything.
Shame.
One day we will get a car past level 3. I think we've done it once. Anyways, we get 7,150 credits. History. Future. Speaking of the future, the 8-cylinder Supreme GT will be next. Thank you all very much for watching.
Oh boy.
Join us for that. Until then, farewell.